What's up, everyone? This is Ollie Gabriel, and my time in the Music City Spotlight starts now. I'm gonna go James Brown. So it was between Michael Jackson and James Brown. And I know those are like common answers, but like growing up as a kid, Michael Jackson just inspired me so much, just from the power of his music. Like I remember I used to watch these concerts and seeing people pass out and getting pulled out on stretchers and crying in tears. I was like, wow. But James Brown, the way he moved on stage and like just the way he was just in the pocket, in the groove, and from watching tons of interviews, with people who worked with James Brown, the way they said he ran his band and just how much of a perfectionist he was. I think he gave me a lot of good pointers, and I don't think he pulled no punches with me. I think he called me on my shit, like, hey, Ollie, no, you gotta hit it hard, man, you gotta hit it hard. That's not my best, get my best James Brown voice on. All right. Partially because growing up in church, I saw a lot being my church musician, and growing up in a Southern Black Baptist church, you see how much music moves the energy and the feel of the people and brings people to Christ and gets people, hooting and hollering. If you take the music away, it's a whole different experience. As I got older and, was in the industry and was at first just doing music because I wanted to be famous. And, I wanted Grammys and all these things like that. I have a message and, because I was like, if I'm gonna reach people, if I'm gonna have people putting, money behind me to reach millions of people and stuff, like, what am I saying? And, so it's very important for me to leave a legacy of impact and most importantly, I just want people to, whether they're listening to my music, whether they're watching Music City Spotlight, whether they're involved or experiencing anything that I ever create in life, to give hope that there is always possibility. No matter where you are in life, there's always possibility. And also to remind people of our ability to expand, to grow, and to create the lives that we truly want. So that's what Music City Spotlight is about. So being an entrepreneur and that side of it is really important to me, to be an example of how you can expand as a human. Like to do visions and stuff like that. So I like to canvas my friend, and I like to do these mind maps. Actually, I use MindMeister. Shout out MindMeister. I was like, I want to build community, and not only do I want to build community for myself, but I want to create something that is a platform where other people can build within. And as I was thinking about that and thinking about, all right, music. Obviously, people know me from music. Music industry is a big part of my background, so it has to have some kind of music-centric focus. It just clicked one day because I live downtown and I was walking to go get a coffee and I live across from Music City Center. I was like, oh, like Music City. It reminded me that, oh, I'm in Music City, because I was like Nashville, and I forget the moniker of this place is called Music City, and then just like hit like, oh, well, let's put it in the spotlight. I want to put it in the spotlight. I want to shine a light on the city, and then just kind of click together. So here we are, and I feel really good about it. And then as we started, developing it more, I realized that it wasn't about music at all. At first, initially, the thing was like artists, but I was like, oh, there's so many great things here. So that was the inspiration. Oh man. I mean, it should be a walking spotlight, like a giant spotlight head, like legs and little arms and stuff, little T-Rex arms. Yeah. It's a short tie between Boo Ray and King Corduroy, simply because their authenticity in how they answer questions and just their personality. It was really fun and raw, and their answers were freaking hilarious. What keeps me going is legacy. I'm a person that I think about legacy a lot. I think about not just what I can achieve for myself while I'm here on earth, but my grandkids. I think about their grandkids. The thing that keeps me going is what will be my impact after I'm gone. And that keeps me, that's the only thing that really I feel like makes it worth it. I know that there is so much untapped potential, not just in me, but in people who have dreams and who want to do things. And I just want to be an example to those people. So that keeps me going. When you're not at the top of the mountain, what you think is the peak that you're trying to get to, it seems like everything's there. You know, when you're looking at it from the base of the mountain, it's like, oh man, we just got to get there. And then when you get to that base, you look from there and you're like, oh, but like that mountain is up there. So, you know, at every peak, you're in the valley again. You're right back at the base. So how I see myself evolving, like this is a peak for me because like so many, I had a vision for a media company, you know, 5 years ago. And then before I even moved to Nashville and coming to Nashville, not knowing how it was going to happen. And I was looking for, you know, a small music venue and end up now, you know, have a giant music venue getting ready to open. So all these things that it was impossible for me to know how they were going to happen. If you just continue to walk your path, things show up. I believe in miracles. I believe in the unexplainable happening. I believe in you sitting next to some random person on a train and they changing your life. I've been paying attention to like where my own psychological limits are when it comes to expansion. I don't even know if this exists. I'm trying to think of something that no matter how many times you cut it, it grows back. It would be, it'd be a lizard. Or maybe just the tail, but I don't know if you'd be able to separate it. But the point I'm making is that I feel like the human spirit is, as humans, like we're so the most incredible beings, which is why I think God like manifested itself into all of us and allows us to experience life. But it's this ability to be so resilient and to always like just overcome and grow and expand. And so I would want to send that message to space or wherever it was going to show that, hey, spirit is unbreakable. Spirit is undone. You can't kill it. You can't stop a determined person, because even if you kill the body, you can't kill the ideas or the inspiration that they put into people. So yeah, I would send a chameleon or a lizard. I like to spotlight my business partner, Micah, because he's been such an inspiration to me, a best friend, but also a mentor as well, because it's not every day you get to, you know, be bro pals with people who've created not just a lot of wealth physically, you know, monetarily, but who've created also a lot of impact and changed a lot of lives through systems and products that they've built, and managed to maintain a high level of humanity, compassion, humility, humbleness, a high level of respect for everyone, and not let what they have define who they are. And I think, you know, because that's who I aspire to be. And, you know, I hope that's the kind of legacy I have. My name is Ollie Gabriel, and I just had an amazing time in the Music City Spotlight. So I want you to be in the Music City Spotlight. So if you would like to be in the Music City Spotlight, email Maddie at Music City Spotlight.